Hey everyone, and welcome to the Tesla Daily Investor. It's the 26th of February 2025, Wednesday, and it's a 8:45 here in London, and the markets are about to close in America. I've managed to find another £100 that I can invest into the market, so I'm going to do that now. So before I do that, I'm going to just have a look at my portfolio and just see where we are at the moment. So as you can see, the general investment account is at just under £69,000. At its peak, it was around £120,000. So it's kind of like down by 40% now from the all-time highs. The stocks and shares ISA is around just over £12,000. So again, at its peak, it was around 14,000, and my self-invested personal pension is around just under £800. So again, at its peak, it was around well over 1,000. So again, there's a lot of volatility in the market. Everything is going down. In particular, Tesla, MicroStrategy, and Nvidia is all going down. But like I said, I'm not too concerned about the volatility because my investment horizon is between 5 and 10 years. So I'm not really concerned about that. Any short-term volatility, I've got my price targets. I believe in the company, and this is just a dip that's worth buying. So for anyone who's new to my channel, and I am getting a few new subscribers, which is great. This channel is all about long-term investing, regular investing, and I take regular to the next level. What I do is I invest every day the market is open, and the minimum I try to invest every day is at least £300, and I do it in 3 chunks. So £100 every time. So £100 when the market opens, £100 in the middle of the day, and £100 before the market closes. So I'm trying to get that investment habit up and running, and like for it to become a second nature to me. And it is happening. It is helping me quite a lot. I've been investing quite heavily every day, and I'm keeping it consistent. Even when I don't have money, I try and put something in just to keep that habit going. So what I do is I invest through my ISA, which is an individual savings account. In the UK, you have a £20,000 limit every year, and anything you invest within the ISA is exempt. Any gains that you make is exempt from capital gains tax, which is great. Then after that, I put it in my SIPP. So a SIPP is a self-invested personal pension. Basically, it's any money that you put into the SIPP, you get tax relief on that. So if you're a basic rate taxpayer, you get 20% on top of whatever you contribute, which is great. So the first thing I invest in is my ISA, and then after that, anything that I have left over, I will invest in my SIPP. So my goal is to generate or to build a portfolio, £1 million portfolio. And the companies that I'm buying are Tesla, MicroStrategy, and Nvidia, which are highly volatile. But again, I've got a handle on the volatility. It doesn't concern me too much. Tesla could go down 50% tomorrow, and I would still be buying more. So I'm not really concerned about the volatility. So I'm going to quickly buy it before the market closes. So let's have a look at Tesla today. It's at 290, so that it's gone down even more. Let's see, it's gone down 4% today. Last 7 days, it's gone down 20%. Last month, gone down 30%. Last 3 months, down 15%. Last 6 months, up 35%. Last year, up 45%. And maximum last 5 years, it's up around 550%. So again, 290 is a great opportunity to buy. I can remember it was trading at 488 just a few months ago. So it is on a discount at the moment. It's literally like, it's quite a lot. It's declined quite a lot, and I'm going to be buying as much as I can. So I'm going to put so I've got £100 to spare. So I'm going to put £70 into Tesla. So I'm going to review the order, and I'm going to confirm the buy before the market closes. So sending the order through now. Hopefully it's going to go through because a lot of people are probably buying it. So that's done. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go and buy MicroStrategy. Before I do that, let's see how it's doing. So today It's up 3% last 7 days, down about 23% last month, down about 26. Last 3 months down 33%. Last 6 months up nearly 100%. Last year up 200%, and last 5 years up nearly 1800%. So again, as you can see, this is very, very volatile. At its peak around 2021, it was $104, and then it went all the way down to $21. So again, nearly 80% of the value can be wiped out here. But again, just keep on buying. That's what I'm doing. I'm just keeping on buying, because this is a opportunity for me to hold Bitcoin in my ISA or my SIP. So the UK government doesn't allow you to purchase any Bitcoin through your SIP or any Bitcoin through your ISA. So this is the next best alternative, because MicroStrategy have a large holding in Bitcoin. I think what's going to happen is, if a lot of people start doing this in their ISA or their SIP, the government is probably going to stop people from trading or investing in MicroStrategy through their SIP or their ISA. They're probably going to put a rule through where you can't invest in any stocks or shares that have a holding of Bitcoin. So I'm trying to buy as much as possible while, I can, because I've got a feeling that the UK government will, try to overprotect their investors, which is not a good thing. So I'm going to buy this now. So I've got £30. I'm going to be buying £20 of MicroStrategy. So I'm going to review the order, put the order through. Hopefully it's going to go through, because I've got 8 more minutes to get this done. So okay, that's done too. So I've done MicroStrategy, and next is Nvidia, which is reporting today. Again, I'm not too concerned about the outcome, because I know over the next 5 years this will rise. This is one of the best chip makers in the world, and the demand for their GPUs is phenomenal. So let's see. So today is up nearly 4%. Last 7 days down about 6%. Last month up about 4%. Last 3 months down about 5%. Last 6 months up 10%. Last year up 67%, and maximum is up around 1800%. So just to let you know, I had Nvidia during the just when it was trading around $10. And basically what happened was, I had a large amount in there. It went up quite a lot, very happy, and then it went down again, and I sold it near the bottom, which is not good. So the reason I sold it is, a lot of people were giving me like bad advice, or they just kept on reminding me with messages like, oh, do you still hold Nvidia, it's down 50%. There are a lot of negative people. Just the other day I was getting a message from one of my friends in Dubai, saying, oh, Tesla is down about 10%, like just reminding me that it's down. But I'm not too concerned. Previously it used to affect me mentally, and I used to sell it, but this time I'm determined to see it through. So whatever I invest in, I'm not going to touch it for the next 5 years. Even if anyone from Dubai, even if the king of Saudi Arabia or whoever like texts me and says, oh, it's down 10%, I don't really care. I'm just going to keep on buying. So I'm gonna buy this now. So I've got £10 and 16 pence in my account. I'm gonna put that through. Okay, so hopefully it's gonna go through before the market closes. Okay, so that's done. So I've done my investment for today. So again, I'm going to try and put as much in as possible while the price is depressed, because I'd rather be buying Tesla at 292 than 488, if that makes sense. If it goes down to 200 or 100, I'm not concerned. I'm still going to keep on buying it, because I'll be able to achieve my goal much earlier. So just to let you know, my price targets for Tesla over the next 5 years is 1,000, and over the next 10 years it's 3,000. For MicroStrategy, over the next 5 years it's $1,000, and over the next 3 years I haven't determined that yet. And for Nvidia, for over the next 5 years my price target is 300, and over the next 10 years it's around 600 mark. So that's my price strategy, and my target for the amount of shares that I want to own in Tesla is 770 shares. I've got 385 at the moment. In MicroStrategy I want to have 200 shares in MicroStrategy, I've got about three, just over three at the moment. And in Nvidia, again, I want 200 shares in Nvidia. I've got six at the moment. So I've got a long way to go, but I'm going to try and invest as much as possible. My next concern is to try and increase my income as much as possible, because at the moment I'm investing around £6,000 into the stock market every month. I'm going to try and make that higher. I'm going to try and take it I'm going to try and increase it to £10,000, and then eventually I'm going to try and increase it to £15,000 a month. But I need to, work hard. I'm working hard at the moment, but I need to like try and double down and do more freelancing work, do more property work where I'm helping landlords to rent out their properties, refurbish their properties. So it is a lot of hard work. Whenever I make the income, what I do is I set aside some money for taxation, then household bills, and then whatever I have left over, I just invest it into the stock market. So that's it for today. I hope you find these videos useful. I hope you find them entertaining. If you have any comments, put them in the comment section below. Anything you want to ask me, and I'll give you a detailed response. And subscribe to my channel, like the video, and if you found it useful, join me on this journey. Get that habit going of investing regularly. You don't need to invest £300 every day. You can start by £3 a day. Like, challenge yourself. You want to invest £3 a day every day for the next 30 days. What's going to happen is you're going to pay more attention to your investment. You're going to want to invest more, and then what's going to happen is you're going to increase your income, start getting more money, and then you're going to start pumping more money into the markets, which is what happened to me. I used to invest about £30 a month or something. Then once I started getting momentum, it was £100 a month, and then I to get more momentum, and I tried to increase my income, and then it was just like a snowball effect, and hopefully it's going to continue. So that's it for today. I will make another video tomorrow about my investments. So until then, have a great day. Thank you. Bye.